Holy shit, you
Wow.
just made it. Hi, Internet. Welcome to Chronicles and another episode of the Tales of the Valiant, the show that tests my blood pressure every time we meet.
And it's good.
No, it's all good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Couple quick announcements. Kobold Con is at the end of March, and there is some rumors about a new book for Tales of the Valiant coming out, maybe with some like subclasses and stuff that make the game even more awesome. So maybe, go and take a look and support them because we love Kobold Press here. Also, if you go to the link that's going to come through the chat and pick up your copy of Tales of the Valiant, you actually support the channel. So if you feel like picking up the game, then you should do that because it's super cool. I actually really love Tales of the Valiant as a system. I think it gives the players so many more toys to play with. And plus the features and spells are really fucking cool. So like go do the thing. In addition, in a couple of weeks, myself and several of our number here are going to be at GaryCon. So I will only speak for myself because I don't want to put words in people's mouths. If you see me and recognize me and want to come up and say hello, by all means, do so. I accept hellos and hugs. So yeah, just don't be weird with it.
There.
I know, Erin, we're seriously like, which GoFundMe do we start to get Erin out here?
No, I
know.
can't.
I know. You will be
it's okay.
so.
Your hair looks
so
beautiful
missed.
today, by the way.
Mine?
Yeah.
Thank you.
The gayest I've ever seen you.
Oh, honey. No, it's not. Before we begin tonight's session, we have a wonderful cast that we want to reintroduce. So let's start with Ian.
Oh, what's up, everybody? I'm Ian, or your boy Big on all social media. I play Merosha, the half-orc pirate.
Popcorn. Ian.
He's not frozen. He's just fucking with you.
I know. I can see it. I see the flickering of his camera. And the twitch of his eye.
Nah, damn. I thought I could really do it. Erin.
Arf, arf. I'm Erin. I play Maeris Hand. I play Maeris Hand, party mom, and got an attitude now. Emo party mom. And that's me. LB.
I'm a big dog. I do big dog things. I'm LB Hack 'em Up. I'll be playing Gavel, and Gavel is a human monk, way of the open palm, open hand, the fist of fury, girl. How's it going? Noir.
Oh yeah, hi, I'm Noir. I'll be playing Cybal. I was picked last again.
Oh no.
You keep doing shit like that.
Well, everybody gets to make a sound, but I don't. Okay.
It was all dog themed. Also, headcanon, LB listens to Lil Mabu. Fucking love it. Love it.
And I'm Kujo.
Who is also a name of a notorious dog.
This is true.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one thing I do have to. Because I'm so sorry. I forgot to do the page thing. March we're doing charity for Charity Hearts, presented by Director Press and Roleplay Relay, to help the wildfires in Los Angeles. So if you could be so kind, head over to my socials and see about donating. It'll be a good time.
To help extinguish the fires in Los Angeles. We're not helping the fires in Los Angeles.
Nah, I said what I said. No, I'm kidding.
Could you imagine though? It's a charity stream to make the fires worse. It's like, why? Why would you do that?
And this is how I never get invited to another charity stream again. Check it out. It's March 12th. I'll be playing with Danny Carr, Iffy Noadaway, Clarice, Polaris, and Jasmine, the Bronze Girl. It'll be fun.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I'm Kujo. So anyway, when
I've been
last
here
we
the whole
left
time.
our intrepid heroes, having finally made port in the city of Physea, their introduction to the Zesoran Majocracy was done very well by them visiting a staple of the Majocracy, Majoritaville, a chain restaurant. A chain restaurant that is in no way a tourist trap or anything. It doesn't have any kitschy hats that you can get if you get a certain size of a Majorita. After after finding some moment of peace, they decided to find rooms to have for their time in the city. After which, Cybal made an appearance at the archive, the large library, mainly reserved for the arcanists and mages that reside within the city, to find information on Caliban, which, as they were researching, it seemed the information was removed pretty much at the exact same moment. At the same time, Gavel had followed closely behind and sort of kept an eye on Cybal, but also noted that there were others in the Iadrithe sovereignty that were amongst the town's populace in some way, shape, or form. I'm sorry. So I'm still stuck on Majoritaville. Maeris and Merosha had a. Where did he go?
He
Oh,
says audio's clipping for you.
oh shit. Well, that's great. You guys can hear me clearly, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Maeris and Merosha continue to feel a little bit of tension given Maeris's new developments, arcane speaking, that stemmed from a deal that she had made with King, who is out and about in the world somewhere. As everybody reconvened and as Cybal and Gavel decided to train a little bit, the truth of Maeris's bond with King came out. And moments later, in an attempt to show that it did not affect her magic, she cast Spiritual Weapon, which had always appeared as an image of her fallen son, but now looked different, off. A strange, vaguely humanoid creature holding a sword, not her son's sword. Cybal and Maeris decided that they were going to go and visit the graveyard. Now, quick question for Gavel and Merosha. Do you guys join them?
No. No,
Okay.
we don't.
All right. We're going to start with Maeris and Cybal. The two of you make your way through the city streets. And there are many people passing through. There are mages of all different kinds, some with books in their hands, with arcane implements sort of floating in the air next to them, almost like a fidget spinner, just something to occupy their mind as they continue forward. You continue through until the streets open up. You've reached the edge of the city, the western side of the city, where there is a large lotus garden, completely untouched by the colder climate. It is beautiful and eerie, as you can see many floating small obelisks of various shapes and sizes, signifying those who have passed on. You can see some visiting these obelisks, and as they stand before them, a vague image of the one who had passed on appears, almost floating like a translucent hologram in front of them. There are dozens of these, and you can hear a voice. You can see a small gathering on the far side of the graveyard. This voice is feminine and has almost a melodic wail. But it's not crying, it's singing. Maeris, you know that those who follow, they who guard the veil, some participate in something that's called the death rattle. It's essentially a ceremony to celebrate someone's passing beyond the veil. And you can see, sort of amidst the small gathering of what look like friends or family members, you see a woman wearing a mantle of graying feathers with all sorts of tattoos and implements that sort of cover her arms, bracelets, artifacts, talismans. There is a chain of beads around her neck. Her hair is up, tied at the top, but you can see many locks coming from that tie. She is sort of continuing this singing into this obelisk, as you can see this sort of eerie, faint green energy start to lift from the ground and lift the obelisk into position. One other interesting note is that nearby, near this woman, there are undead that stand placidly, staring forward. Their skin stretched, some of them appearing as skeletons, but none of them seem aggressive by any means, and they all have this sort of flickering blue flame in their eye. The song, the rattle, eventually dulls, and she rises from a crouched position and bows to the family, who, all sort of holding each other, give a nod and a show of thanks as she slowly steps away. And as she moves, these two undead sort of half shamble, half sort of plot along with her as she steps away to allow the group a moment. What do you guys do? This area is not tense. The air is filled with something. It's like you're breathing in the first fall breeze.
Maeris looks over her shoulder a little and says, I know you've been following me.
Just in case you may have needed assistance, nothing malicious, I promise.
Come on.
Just he's gonna catch up.
I didn't mean to hurt you all.
In the moment when we make decisions like that, we never do. Trust me, I know. It's fine.
Whatever this is, I don't want it anymore. I want my family back and I don't know what to do.
It was given to you. Do you think maybe you might have the means to give it to someone else?
I don't want to give this to anybody else.
Some people are willing to take it.
Do you think I should ask her?
She seems to be comforting the dead. I'd imagine you would know more than I if she were connected to your god. Are you sure you're ready to have that conversation so soon?
Yeah. Every second I spend with whatever this is a second too long. I need them back, Cybal.
Then I think you know what you have to do. But, Maeris, if it comes to it, if you have the means, I would take this for you.
No. No, this isn't a gift. I might as well be wrapping decay up in a bow and call it a present. It's not what...
It's a weapon.
Cybal. You have to find another way. This is corruptive. I could feel it. It's like started as like a tickle in my throat, like something I couldn't quite cough, like I had swallowed a feather. But the longer it stays, the more it scratches and...
But you're still you.
I don't know if that's completely accurate.
The tragedy is that you were a masterpiece before. I'm not. I'm okay being changed, altered.
Cybal, this isn't one of your alchemical projects or any... It's not a tangible thing. You can't contain it and use it the way you want. It uses you the way it wants. Do you understand? It's not going to change you to be something you were aspiring to. It's going to take what you're afraid of. It's going to take what you love away from you.
But our love is already gone. And I can't see them again. I wouldn't want to if I could. I you're going through enough already. I just want you to know that option is open. I'm willing. I'm eager. It would be no loss to anyone if you gave it to me.
I think Maeris is going to walk towards the woman and ignore that last comment. I think that she's not in a position to gift this to anybody.
Okay. As you approach this woman, she sort of stands maybe 20 feet away from the rest of the group, and the two undead sort of flank her, and they slowly look towards you, and she slowly lays eyes on you. Hello.
I'm gonna bow. Excuse me, I'm missing my my children in a way that I don't understand. I guess I'm seeking guidance.
Of course.
I was gifted something arcane, and it has corrupted my spiritual weapon, which was my son, my oldest boy. I haven't tried the cure wounds, which is my daughter, Joy. I'm afraid to.
You are a follower of they who guard the veil, are you not?
I was. I am, if they'll still have me after this.
This gift that you were given, what sort of gift was it?
I'm gonna do my insight with advantage to see if I can see her fear.
Sure.
And it is a... come on. It is a... advantage. Oh, 13.
You focus on her, and as you do, there's this small presence in your mind that's a little eager as you try and peer into what her fear would be. And as your vision sort of clouds, there's something, it's difficult to place. You can tell it is very deep-seated, and this individual carries themselves in a way that it's difficult to perceive what their inner fear would be at this moment. There's just this, I wouldn't even call it confidence, I'd say this sense of peace that makes it difficult to find that fear.
Shit, I really wish my dog was here. I'm gonna...
Do you think that?
Yes.
Quick note for Merosha and Gavel. At some point, as you are having a conversation, you turn and see that Prince has vanished. As stepping around one of the obelisks, sort of padding somewhat closely, is Prince, who just sort of sits right next to you with that same cold stare and sort of looks up at you for a moment.
I sort of gesture towards the dog, like as if she would know what it is. I'm like, this is part of it.
She smirks a little bit. She slowly crouches down to get on Prince's level, and very much in a king sizing somebody up sort of way, you watch Prince move their eyes to this individual and sort of tilt their head just slightly, but not in a cute, I'm trying to be adorable way. There's just this, like, I'm toying with your perception of me. And she has this smirk on her face. Interesting. How long ago?
Not long. Days.
I was curious. My constructs, and she slowly lifts back up to her feet and gestures to the two undead next to her, started to react strangely, but a few nights ago. I attributed it to something, possibly with a ley line, or perhaps the signs. I didn't quite understand, but now it seems to make sense. Something divine has changed.
I don't think I want it if it means I don't get to see my family anymore. But I don't want to give it to anybody. And I lean in a little bit. My friend back there, he feels it's a gift, and I'm not too sure.
That is perplexing. A difficult weight to bear. Losing one's family is already difficult enough. But then to be faced with this decision of whether or not to hold on to this gift to protect others is noble. But it does come with a price. Have you communed with them? They who keep the veil.
I didn't think I could anymore.
They are always listening. Whether or not they are feeling particularly communicative is a different story. But they are always near, especially for those who have lost much. I might be able to assist with this, should you like.
This thing, can it be wielded properly?
anything can be wielded properly. I know too well what it is like to be born with something that others might view as a curse. She gestures to the two undead next to her. People look upon me as a witch, as a necromancer, as an abomination, but it is not. The evil that is inflicted upon another is not because of a tool. It is because of the intent. And if you have something dark that grips you, it can be utilized in a way that is beneficial. Almost an antithesis to what people might attribute its meaning to.
I just want to see my kids. How can I do that?
That will require more than I believe what I can offer, but I believe I can provide you an opportunity to speak with they, should you wish.
Can I think about it?
Of course. This is typically where I am, offering services to those who have lost some, who are passed onward. If you should find yourself in need, whether it be to contact them or for anything else, I am here to ease the mind and the heart. My name is Yara.
Yara. I'm Maeris.
And as you say that, her eyes flicker with something. Haven Hand.
Yes, the very name.
Yes, I do believe they would very much like to speak with you.
Oh, okay.
Take your time. Find your peace however you need. They are there whenever you are ready to talk.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
She nods.
I'm going to go back to Cybal.
Okay.
Well, how'd it go?
I have to think about it. I want to help you. But in a way that works for both of us.
You don't trust me with it, do you?
I think I trust you more than I trust myself with it, if that makes sense. It's hard to let go.
Why did you take it?
I don't know. It's just what I've always done is just take the hard things and the pain from people I love.
King wasn't in pain.
I didn't want you to be.
Did you take it because you thought King might have given it to me?
One of you, yeah. I think you were the only one that would have said yes. That right there is why. That curiosity. You know it kills cats, right?
It's a good thing I'm no cat.
You say that and a cat dies next to you.
Fuck. It immediately comes from the dead because we're in the graveyard.
Yara comes as the whale.
Do the second part. Curiosity killed the cat. Satisfaction brings it back.
Shit.
I appreciate you, Maeris.
Let's go back so I can tell the others. Merosha's gonna get mad if I don't communicate everything with everybody.
Isn't that the pot calling the kettle?
Kind of like give him a little smack upside the head.
I'm just saying, we all haven't been exactly transparent with each other. Except Gavel. I really don't know that Gavel had... I would kill to know what Gavel's secrets are.
Right?
I just want to let you know this, Maeris. I love you. And I appreciate all that you do for the party. For all of us as people, as a group. I have to see this through, though. And I think it's very important that I let you know that here, one-on-one, just you and me, that there is no protecting me from this. Whatever comes.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I love you too.
Now let's hope Merosha is sober and Gavel is not having sex with anyone.
All right. As that has happened, Merosha and Gavel, where do we find you?
So it's really now follow me here, Gavel. If you think about it this way, it's a really good post-workout meal, right? So you take 2 thick pieces of buttered toast, okay? On one piece of buttered toast, you put strawberry jam. On the other one, you put chunky peanut butter. It has to be chunky, right? Then, on the side with the peanut butter, you layer a sunny side up egg, salt, pepper. Then you put a piece of cheese. And then on top of that, 4 slices of thick cut bacon. The number and the type of bacon is extremely important. Okay? Then you take the other one with the jam, make a sandwich. It's the best. You got your protein, you got a little sweet, complex carbs, bacon. Like
A lot
it's
of
kind of
fat.
just
Yeah, I mean,
What?
the only thing that is, but with the bacon, thick cut bacon is going to just be a lot of fat. Why wouldn't you just use like regular ham? And the jam, I mean, you could put strawberries on it because natural sugars are fine in small amounts, but I think a jam is putting it over a little bit.
why are you no fun? You
Uh,
suck sometimes.
I'm sorry.
It's a great sandwich. My grandmother made me that sandwich. We specifically named it after her. It's called the Fannie Mae. Like I
Right.
just
And I'm not saying that it is delicious. I'm just saying, as far as a post-workout, it is not best for trimming fat and or adding muscle because of those factors.
how is it not? You need protein to feed your muscles, and then the
Right.
carbs help replenish your energy. I'm not
Right.
asking you to eat a bowl of candy. You know what? I'm making it for you, and you will eat it.
What do you want to do for the rest of the day?
Find the ingredients to make this sandwich. I thought I was clear.
Could I, before we traverse to the market, can I ask you a question?
Is
Have
is
you
it
been?
about my sandwich?
No.
Then I don't know if I want to hear it.
Well, I'll ask it, and if you decide to answer it, you can. Have you been a part of long-term combat, not just one battle, but many battles?
Say something nice about my grandmother's sandwich, and I will answer your question.
I'm sure, as a
Mm-mm.
sandwich, I cannot pass judgment upon it until I try it.
So you will eat it. Sweet. What was your question?
Have you been part of a long-term combat scenario where it's not just one battle?
Physically or emotionally?
Physically.
Yes.
You can have an emotional battle.
Oh, I have emotional battles that I'm fighting as we speak. It's more specifically about my grandmother's sandwich.
The first one.
Yes.
All right. When you're in a situation where you have two opposing forces that are at war together, when a fight is initiated, would it be starting the fight, or would it be a continuation of the long-term battle?
Say that last part again. Clarify.
So I am forbidden from initiating combat. I'm allowed to defend myself and others. However, that is I've only ever been in single combat situations where it is one fight and then it is done. We are in a war that has many battles fought along many different fronts, and I am trying to understand whether it's appropriate, whether it follows my rules, if in this war scenario we come across some soldiers of the opposite force and we initiate combat with them, would that be starting the combat or continuing the greater war?
Got it. Okay. I follow. You're thinking about this wrong, and I will explain. In a one-on-one initiation, combat, if you will, there are two single parties who have equal opposing objectives with different reasons. It is easy to dissect it in ones and twos in that manner. Now, in a war with a large series of people, although there are two bisected ideals, you have to take in the account of those involved. When you're in a war, it's not about the initiation of the combat. It's about the preservation of what you feel is morally correct. I say that to say this. There are no rules when it comes to war. I go back to my first response, emotionally or physically. Physically, yes, you are initiating. But emotionally, you're carrying out something in retaliation or provocation. Just depends on how you see it. In this specific case, You have to figure out what emotionally you are willing to stand for. And if the opposing side hinders that enough, who's really initiating that? You fighting when you see the, or the opposing side believing in something that you feel is morally wrong? It's a conundrum, really.
Well, just to be clear, there are rules to war. I was there when the god of war said it. She said it from my mouth.
There's no rules when it comes to love and war. War is a dance, just like romance, right? One person sees something, they pine for it, they want it, it interests them. In romance, you court, you say the things, you do the things, you express your feelings in a way that you hope the other side will accept. In war, you say the things, you do the things, and you force the other side to accept. It's similar. That's why I say there are no rules. There are actions, there's an outline, there's even a dance to war. But for love, anyone is willing to do anything if they love it that much. All bets are off. War is no different.
All right. I feel I have more questions now.
You will, and that's called living. You will never answer all of life's questions, because as soon as you think you do, there's another one, and then another one. And then when you answer all of those, there's still that one question that you will never 100% get the answer to. And that's why. We have to live, we have to deal. Physical or emotional, Gavel? What's stronger? Your physical urge to face the opposing side, or your emotional responsibility to prove that the other side is wrong?
Oh, I don't
dance.
know if they're wrong or right. I guess I just have I have retribution that is needed to be upheld.
Retribution is the basis of an emotion of anger, of deceit. You have a feeling. You have an emotion.
Okay.
Okay? So 2 slices of thick buttered bread. Let's say we get a loaf, because I'm going to need 3 sandwiches. And you, maybe 1. I don't know if Maeris would eat this. I wouldn't force this upon Maeris. Well,
Why would you force it upon me then? Can I just have a
because
bite?
no! Why would you just have a bite of the most glorious sandwich in the world? My Nana made this. It is the best thing in the world.
But, okay, where I come from, food serves a purpose. All right.
This serves a purpose.
It serves a physical purpose, right? We're talking
This
about
serves a physical purpose.
Yes, but the purpose that it physically serves is not conducive to the what I need.
Yes, it does. Listen, let me tell you something. I remember I was a young child, 6 years old, just came home from Sunday morning errands. My Nana, standing in the kitchen, says, "Boy, are you hungry?" I said, "Yes, I'm very hungry now." I come sit down. She presents me this beautiful, glorious, just a piece of art. I take that first bite, and it was a song, a symphony of sweet, savory, crunchy, soft, elegant textures. A flavor blast that just sits on the edge of your taste buds and whispers, "Come hither. Take another bite." Oh, there was a physical response and an emotional one. I thought I knew love in my young, old years of 6 years old. Until then, where I was proven wrong. As
My
would be white
papu made
bread,
me
too.
boiled peanuts. Would you like to try boiled peanuts?
Yeah, I'll try a boiled peanut. That sounds fine. We can have boiled peanuts and my Nana sandwich.
All right. As long as we can be done with this conversation, I'm okay to move on from this.
Do you think this hat is too much?
As you ask that question, Maeris and Cybal approach with Prince sort of panning along. Thank you, Danny, for the raid. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome. Hi, loves. Oh, hi. Welcome in. The party has rejoined, but you guys can see Prince walking somewhat closely to Maeris.
I like the hat.
See? I might make this a thing.
Wouldn't it be more fitting to have a pirate hat?
Shut up.
Okay. That's fair.
We were about to travel to the market to get some food. Merosha has informed me of a sandwich that his, what did you call her?
That's my
Fannie
Nana.
Mae?
Just no.
Ah! See? It's worldwide famous. I don't understand why you don't know about it.
You made it.
Sorry,
for me.
headphone users.
No,
don't be.
Yes,
Don't be. That's me in my awful audio balance. So you're fine.
You made it for me a couple years ago, Merosha.
Wait, what's a Fannie Mae?
Oh my god. Maeris, thank you for remembering. Gavel, that's why I'm not going to force her to eat it, because she already knows the greatness. Cybal, you take 2 slices
Well, hold on.
of toasted butter.
Before you get into it, Cybal, I have a question for you. As we can make our way to the market,
Okay.
and he's like starts shoving Cybal.
And then a sunny side egg, but it has to be crunchy okay.
Oh, that's a McGriddle.
We're going.
It's okay, Merosha. It's okay. He just hasn't had the chance to try it.
It's not a McGriddle.
Please.
There's no peanut butter on a
We know.
McGriddle.
We know.
And it doesn't come with thick bacon. It comes
I
with this
know,
piddly,
you know.
weak, soft,
Yes.
rubbery shit.
No,
It's like the
thick
bottom of a
pie-
shoe.
I understand.
And it's not
For
even a
those who
sunny
are
side
joining-
egg. They crack it and whisk it and they do the thing. And it's like, why are you destroying the structural integrity of
They
one of
don't-
the God's greatest creations? It
They don't
creates
even have
life
grandmas, okay?
and nourishes you. Like, I don't understand why. I really need to sit down.
For those who are joining us from Danny's raid, welcome to a tabletop RPG campaign taking place in a fantasy setting with a big epic story of wartime and divinity. But this episode, we're focused on the same.
Are you not entertained?
No,
Are you not entertained?
my old cook McGill used to make them all the time. He called them McGriddles.
Just
Listen.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
speaking to my hand because if I talk to you, I'm going to kill you.
Major Rita.
So Gavel and Cybal.
Smack it on that big forehead of yours, and it'll make a popping sound. It'll be like if you were to take a cork out of a bottle, just, and it would be beautiful.
I just don't think you should go around claiming your Nana made things that she didn't make.
all right. So,
Are you wearing your armor?
Get out of here.
Are you wearing your armor?
I swear to God.
This
And,
is an anime, by the way.
Merosha notices you're wearing your armor, and he goes, "You have to sleep at some point." And when you do, I'm going to get so close to your face, and I'm going to shove my Nana sandwich down your throat past your glorious mustache.
I am so glad I caught the fucking audio balancing for that now. So,
Oh my God.
Gavel
Cybal,
and
please.
Cybal.
Yes, Gavel, where are we going?
Just away from this conversation.
Do we still have those sending stones?
Cybal,
Do we?
I take your sending stone from
Please.
you. I
No,
take it from
please,
you.
just give me the sending stone. No, you will not believe what these motherfuckers say.
Everyone feels a disturbance in the fabric of reality.
She's never by her sending stone, but you know what? It's expected. She's done enough. I love you. Call me back.
Oh my God.
Cybal,
Yes.
I'm gonna mute before I fucking. Okay.
in a wartime situation, right?
Mhm.
I've not been in more than a singular battle thing. When
Yes.
you have combat, as you know, I'm forbidden from initiating combat with anybody, right? When you are at war, when there are multiple battles that take place over many years or however long it takes, when a battle is started, when a fight is broken out, do you believe that it is starting a fight or a continuation of the war?
With the context of your rule in regards to initiating combat, well, I could give you the truth, or I could give you what I think would be useful.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay. Well, the truth is, a war is comprised of several battles. Once a battle is over, the battle is over. Um, if you were to initiate a new battle, that would most likely be breaking your rules, so you would not be able to continue unless you were defending yourself, which puts you at a severe disadvantage. So much so that I think it would be better to lie to you and to say that if you included in the war, then it should be fine to initiate a new battle, even though fundamentally I think that that's not true.
Thank you for your honesty.
Can I give you? Well, I'll just tell you. The thing is, everybody says that there are rules to war, and generally speaking, there are. However, history is written by the victors, and they'll usually omit the transgressions or outright lies that they committed in order to win the war. You having this rule is a hindrance. You are setting yourself up for failure. If any of your enemies were to find out about this rule, they could take advantage of it. Um, it's almost
Well,
as it's almost as though you're choosing to fight with one arm and one leg for no reason.
I promise you that I do not need someone to throw a punch for combat to be initiated, if you understand. A fight does not necessarily begin with the first shot fired or the sword swung. But I understand what you're saying. I appreciate your opinion. However, I think the rules set about for war, the true rules, are set down by she who conquers, because that's her whole thing. Yes?
Yes. And I can tell you that my countrymen have thrived because of their refusal to acknowledge or adhere to those rules.
And hence why she is on our side.
That
He
hasn't
motions to himself.
that hasn't stopped them. They still reign.
I suppose, but not for much longer. Right?
Not for much longer. Because I think we need more active gods. And I intend to be one.
Well, when it comes to the point that we are ready for that, we shall take that step.
Wonderful. Do you know why you were channeled?
The conversation that was had was, I think that she finds my style appropriate for the war to come, or the war that it is reigning. I think that she wants to utilize my skills, and I mean, my form is of the highest caliber, so that seems like a logical choice.
You were all in some way touched by divinity, touched by a god.
Well, you're not as well.
Not really. I came into this worshipping no one, and even now I don't intend to worship anyone. I have an understanding with she who binds the truth, but there's no worship there.
I do not worship she who conquers. I have a mutual respect, just as I do not fear horses, but I respect them and I will give them their leeway.
I'd like to run an insight check to see if Gavel is afraid of horses.
The essence of King is absorbed into Cybal as Cybal tries to find the fear of horses in Gavel.
Look, it's like they say, dress for the job you want. It's an 18.
Gavel is... You've never known Gavel to lie, and he hasn't started now.
Okay. Once I get a better handle on this magic thing, I wonder if I might be able to use it to figure out why we all have our connections to... It's not important. Idle thinking.
I mean, I have an insight into... I have an idea as to why.
I'd love to hear it.
Well, in the grand scheme of this world, there are those that I believe have fates, strong lines that bring them closer to each other. We all knew of each other, and yet we found ourselves in the same place at the right time. It could be a coincidence, but the gods do see beyond us. So, perhaps they have divined that we are of purpose, of great importance.
The bigger picture.
Right.
I suppose I have been rather tunnel visioned as of late.
You have a purpose that you are searching for. Well, you've found you are going towards.
You've given me a lot to think about, Gavel.
In this favor that I have done for you, would you do me one more favor?
Of course.
Please do not allow me to eat the abomination that Merosha is going to make.
When he makes you the McGriddle, just pass it to me, and I'll house it for you. They're pretty good.
I'm sure they taste... I'm sure they have an interesting taste. However, I cannot stray from my diet.
Yeah, I don't know why you insist on calling it a Fanny Man. That's just foundationally not what it is.
I mean,
I
it's
mean,
asinine, Maeris. It's asinine. Okay?
Well-
It's like,
there is
Everybody
an
can have their
eggplant
opinions.
as well as an aubergine. They are both the same thing, and yet they are called different names.
Yeah, but to say that his Nana made it, like, he's got so many things to brag about. I don't understand the need.
Well,
To
there are
lie.
many wars that people can fight. They are physical and they are emotional. And he is fighting an emotional war with you right now.
Oh,
it's like in that castle, they had no love, right? Like, just
Mm-hmm.
because he's a border child and he eats Mark Dongles all the time, my Nana sandwich is not a fucking McGriddle.
it's not
Of
a
course.
Fannie Mae. It's a McGriddle.
And yet, does it harm you to call it a Fannie Mae, if it will please Merosha?
I guess I can. I guess I can entertain this. I don't. It seems so trivial to lie about something so small.
And then look at them over there having their little conversation. I'm pretty civil, but Sybil's probably like, it's not the
He's
same
not.
thing. He
That's
has to be.
not
And then Gavel's
fair.
standing there like, I know.
Gavel doesn't.
I
That's
have
not
a
how
deeper
Gavel works.
understanding about the world that nobody gets. And then
Oh my
Sybil's
god.
like,
He's doing the thing where he makes fun of me. I recognize that fake Sybil voice anyway. I don't even sound like that.
mustache isn't even that good looking. Like, it stinks. Okay? It stinks.
Do you think that you two need to fuck before to like work out anything?
Why is it always sex with you? That hat makes him look stupid.
And if I find another person that looks at me weird for wearing this hat, I'm either going to fight them or fuck them. It's up to them.
Please don't let him. Please don't let him hover over me while I sleep.
He's a very deep sleeper too, and I could get real fucking close to his face and you wouldn't even know it.
I'm a very
You wouldn't
deep
even-
sleeper, and he could get very close to my face, and I wouldn't even know it.
I did it yesterday when we were on the boat. I fucking stuck my finger all up in his nose and everything. I fought it on my finger before I did it. Didn't even know.
Merosha.
Probably why his mustache. I am a child, Maeris, and you know this.
I'm pretty sure he's been doing it anyway. I woke up and my mustache really stunk.
Could you create a proximity something for yourself so that he cannot do these things to you in the night?
Well, I mean, then I would have to create an alarm that would wake me up, and it would be terrifying. And also, if I go that far, I might as well make some defense mechanisms.
Could you make an
And what
alarm
he
that
doesn't know-
distracts him?
What he doesn't know is that because he is such a deep sleeper, he's not paying attention to his little doodads and knickknacks. I have this. I found a stone, and apparently this thing makes noise, and it taps it, and it goes, so shit.
What the fuck
Not
was
getting
that?
past me.
Listen, I think it's time for us to go back to the motel. I'm so glad we got separate rooms. I'm gonna lock my door. If you see anything, Gavel, please let me know. I can't.
Alright.
I can't
Maeris,
wait.
you are
till-
such a great listener, and I appreciate you so much.
Mhm.
Tonight, I'm gonna fuck with Cybal.
No, you're not. Absolutely
Please
not.
don't say anything. I am.
I
I'm
will
telling you I am.
absolutely say something.
See, that's breaking what I just said a second ago.
Just
Sybil,
like-
he's gonna fart on his finger and make you smell it.
Is that what it was?
What on earth?
I basically
the
could just. I'm
greatest.
gonna like go to bed. Like you guys do you. You don't need some like big epic thing. Just go do your shtick.
Look, all I want to
Somebody
do
get
is
Netflix
to find two soldiers who are alone.
I think we're going back to the motel now.
That was masterclass.
That was
so good.
that was some top tier shit. I was just watching Slackjawed. Whew.
Hello, Pokémon. How's it going?
Hello, Not Quite Novelist. Thank you for the follow and supporting this
Hope you guys
epic
enjoyed.
fantasy tale of wartime and divine
Siblings.
intervention. Holy shit. So, oh my god. You all
So funny.
start heading back to the inn, yes?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess.
Unless,
Alright.
well, Gavel, you needed to find something, right?
No, I didn't. That was for Merosha.
Yeah.
Merosha.
Oh,
wanted to
We
take us
do.
that way.
We need to go to the nearest Baldy so I can get the ingredients for the sandwich. We had a whole.
Baldies?
We had a whole. Say something
You
about
walk in.
Baldy.
You walk into a Baldi's, and there is a
Quick.
dwarf.
Quick,
Working
give me
the
a
counter
cupper. I have to put it in the cart, or they won't let me use the cart. Give me a
You
cupper.
would have to worry about it if you went to Complete Foods.
I will fucking smack you.
You walk into Baldi's, and there is a dwarf behind the counter with no beard, no hair, no eyebrows. And immediately, as you guys are having this conversation, he just looks up at you like, and you just get this this unspoken dare that's like, say something.
I will.
dare you.
I have something to say. Where is the thick cut bacon?
Aisle 4.
Thank you. You look amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
As you walk away, he's like, like the whole time you're with an eye shot, he's just
I'm just going to unknowingly stroke my mustache. My glorious mustache.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 7.
You meet his gaze, and you are going to take the frightened condition as he sees just a look. Just
Can you tell me what I might find hair care products?
aisle 7.
Didn't think you know that. I'm just going.
Are you trying to fight in the store? Is that what you want to do? You want to fight?
Gavel
in the
comes from
store?
the corner and like throws back his lash.
This is what happens when you take your friends to the hood.
I would also like it known anytime like Maeris, Gavel, and Cybal are all like turned away from him, Merosha, you just see the dwarf like pull a sword out from behind the counter,
It's okay.
and then they slowly lower it.
I am for sure going to his line with coconut.
He's the only one there.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. I'll give myself my coconut beard oil and my coconut mustache oil.
But Merosha also has a shit ton of groceries. He's behind Cybal and he goes,
I think my friend is saying that you're small. That's not what he's saying. Uh-huh.
15 gold.
Oh, that's it? Well,
Would you like to make a donation for
That's
the local
it?
Kobold orphanage?
oh no, I'm okay.
Yes, he would. He would love to, and any related charities for people who do not have the ability to sustain hair.
Why would there be a charity for that?
Cybal,
Yeah.
let me tell you something right now.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
god.
We are in a section of the Magocracy where if you put your hands up incorrectly, they will stab you. Okay?
Which is really strange because I would think they would
Sybil?
cast spells.
Cybal,
Yes.
Oh,
pay the man.
Do you-
Pay the man, so I can get
Hold
my
on.
groceries and go.
I have a question.
Yes, Gavel?
Oh, I'm sorry for the baldy man.
Ah,
I think
he's
that's
wearing a tag. He has a name tag. His name is Harry.
Harry?
This is in character.
That's okay. We'll go to Complete Foods. You have a great day, Harry.
Are you incapable of casting magic?
Oh my God, we need to go, please. We need to go.
I can cast magic.
It's all right. Everyone has inadequacies.
No, we're making it worse, please. The only thing that can make it worse is if they do the follow-up question.
Do you
Oh
think
my god.
my baldness is an inadequacy?
Oh, they're gonna answer
Teacher.
honestly. They're gonna answer
Teacher.
honestly. That's gonna be so
hadn't-
bad.
I hadn't considered that. Do you feel inadequate that you don't have hair?
No.
Why would you ask him that? Oh God.
Maybe
Then-
maybe he's a swimmer.
But you are a dwarf, right? Beards are.
Oh no! Now you're in a heritage.
it's that.
I am trying to start a fight. This is what I do.
The fuck up, or I will turn this whole party around.
Marosha's completely out of the store. He's giving up on the sandwich. He's just out there, just like, stop asking him questions. You're going to answer honestly.
It's that Simpsons episode where Homer, for once, is like, "Get out."
No.
Here's
Are you
13.
sure?
Get out.
Get out the store.
Here's the 13 gold I need to maintain my beard and mustache.
You have to pay for your bag.
Oh,
don't.
Really?
We don't bag for you.
Wow, this place. How much are the bags?
It depends.
I like the big
If you
one.
want the paper bag, it's 79 cents.
Oh.
If you want the plastic bag with the handles, it's $1.
Okay, I'm gonna pass you a gold because I don't know what the hell a dollar is. And
Holding in your cane. Why do you need a bag? You pull things out of your cane all the time. You pull things out of your cane all the time. Why would you need a bag? Get out of the store!
I'm gonna laugh so hard I
Did you say you laughed so hard you farted? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I think we're gonna take a quick 10 minutes break.
I'm gonna piss myself. God damn it.
I think we're gonna take.
and antagonize the dwarf who has alopecia, whose name is Erin.
You act like he ain't never heard of Greater Restoration.
Oh my god.
The fact that there's hair care products
in the store anyway is bananas.
How are you still so loud, so far away?
It's that blue Yeti mic.
Oh my god!
Oh my
I
god!
can't wait to see the clips for this one.
Oh, Jesus criminy!
Send us to break. For the love of God. For the love of he who needs a minute. Send us to break.
Oh, shit. For those in chat, thank you so much for putting up with this chaos. We are going to take a quick 10-minute break. Go take a bio break, get a snack, take your medicine if you haven't, do some stretches, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. We love you so much.
Two worst people in the party to have an honest conversation about.
I only have honest conversations.
That's lying. Here's the break.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, you sound so tired.
I would like to say that during the break, we matured. We grew as people.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I would like to say that we found the serious, vulnerable part where we explore some heavy themes in this campaign.
It's adorable.
But Noir looks like a discount Lance Bass, and I can't not.
Discount Lance Pass.
Wow, I can't believe you would say that to me on Black History Month.
You know what? Have a good night, everybody. I'm signing off. I think that's officially me being canceled.
Oh my god.
On the last Black History Month, that's what you
Shit.
Oh,
Where's Nerdy when you need him? We need a breaking news.
God.
All right,
All
this
right.
is Sybil's new look. I'm ready.
So, you all return to the inn that I definitely remember the name of.
Mm-hmm.
Totally do. It was the...
I'll be ready.
Oh, it was the Chapel Home.
Chapel Home, that's right. And then
No.
Albie named it something different.
LB, Archivist.
Hold on.
Hold on.
It was the Pink Pony Club.
LB, if I go down, you're coming with
Your
me.
library. Hold on. The old familiar.
The
old familiar.
The old familiar.
The odd familiar.
I just realized
Odd
the odd
familiar,
familiar. Okay, cool. It's not the World's End reference. Cool. And what do you guys do? Is there anything you guys want to do before the night passes?
We passed the front desk, right?
You do.
Chronicler. Who's at the front desk?
There is an individual, a kobold, named Jerry, who just sort of like, you just hear this like, and they climb on top of a small crate so that they could stand at eye level of people who walk in, and he's got like a little bit of round spectacles and just sort of fixes them.
Is there anything you need? We're taking orders for room service, and it's a part of your package. So if there's anything you need, feel free to let us know.
Why, yes, Jerry. Thank you. It has been a trying day, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I would like.
As you say that, Patrick comes around the corner. Hey, I'm ready for my shift.
Jerry's, oh, cool. I was just about to wrap it up. I'm sorry. Have a good night, everybody.
And Patrick steps up and, sort of relieves. Oh, welcome in, Raiders. Thank you, Miri.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, we're about to do stuff.
Hello, Papa.
Patrick says, hey, yeah, so we're going to start taking some orders for room service. We have a limited menu, but here you go. Unfortunately, we are out of the blue boulade, but everything else we're still fully stocked with. So,
Hey, Patrick, would you be able to have a few McGriddles ready for us in the morning?
oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's the thick, the thick cut turkey bacon, right?
Yeah,
Merosha. It's okay.
with the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Take a breath. Take a
You
breath.
know what? You know
Take a
what?
breath.
I have grown as a person.
You know, we actually don't use peanut butter. We use orange, marmalade instead. It actually just makes the consistency a little bit stronger.
I have grown as a person.
And we do offer an unwich version where we use 2 pieces of lettuce for those who are, averse to gluten.
Maturity is my patron.
Is that he who needs a minute?
Maeris, this is he who's about to burn this fucker down.
Merosha, I
It's
have a
okay.
question for you.
Yes, Gavel. What
do
question?
Do you have your trident?
I always have my trident, Gavel. What do
Would you care to go
need?
for a walk?
Yes. I'd love to go for a walk. Nosebleed.
Right. I'll write down our orders for later.
Sure.
Merosha,
Yeah, I'll be
come
here.
on now. Let's go. No.
You two have fun. I think I'm gonna call it a early evening.
All right. So. LB, my beloved archivist, my GIF witch, as I call you,
Thank you.
you know what to do.
I got
What?
you.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, give me more slack ammo, please. I would love it.
So Cybal is calling it a night. Gavel is swiftly escorting Merosha off the premises for reasons. Maeris, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna write the order down so that he doesn't have to talk to Patrick.
Sounds good. All right, Gavel and Merosha, you step out. We'll say that the sun is definitely setting at this point.
Is the shit? I forgot his name. Is my buddy's shop still open or?
Imran?
Imran.
Yeah, it's not like midnight or anything, though. It's only sunset.
Solid. Let's sorry. Let's make a pit stop.
All right. Would you care to? I hate to ask. Would you care to talk about what Patrick has done to you in the past to grant such a visceral reaction from you?
LB, high or low?
Low.
Wow. That was a nat 20, by the way. No, Gavel. I don't think right now's the best time for me to bring that up.
All right, good.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
No, yeah. You created a boundary, and I will respect it.
well, I opened the door. If you needed to talk about it, if you don't, that's fine.
I don't need to talk about it. Thank you.
Good.
We're gonna go to my friend Imran's shop.
Keeping an eye out for soldiers.
Okay, make me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
10.
Okay. As you walk through the streets, there are still maybe a handful of Eodrithe soldiers, but they are not. It's not like venturing through Lothorn or even through Eodrithe itself. They're not on active duty. They're just sort of milling about, seemingly enjoying a night where they're not called into battle or anything like that. Everything seems relatively calm. I'll give you with a 10 that there are some sort of small conversations you can hear that Lord Ambrose Gale is set to meet with the head archivist of the city. And that there are some who believe that this could be a move politically to ensure support for Eodrithe now that they've conquered Lothorn.
All right. Cool. Taking note. I have goals for after we visit the shop.
Okay. You return to Imran's shop, and quick correction.
Erin.
I believe you had left your trident with him last session because you needed him to look at it. Am I correct?
I thought we did that. Like, I thought that was the thing that he was just like, oh, I'll just put it real quick.
Oh, okay.
It's the gloves that I left with him. No, you're right, because I took a hammer. Yes, I have a hammer. We're going to retcon this. Gavel,
Okay.
I don't have my trident, but I have a hammer. Okay, we're back.
There. Does that satisfy you, chat? We fixed it. You knock on Imran's door, and he slowly opens it. Oh, yes, Merosha. What more can I do for you, sir?
Hey, Erin. How are you?
Oh, just working away as always. We did see each other just a couple of hours ago.
Oh, it was ours.
Yes, it's the
Hi.
same day.
This is Gavel.
Oh, hi.
Oh, is the thing's not ready?
Not quite yet. It's going to require a little bit more time. I do apologize.
Erin, how much longer? This is exhausting.
Oh, it's exhausting. Waiting is exhausting.
Yes. My buddy Gavel wants to go beat people up, and I can't do it without my things. He doesn't think I know, but I know. He's got that twitch in his eye.
The reason it's taking a while is because there's something... There's something quite troubling. I'm running into a roadblock. And he sort of
It
opens the
happens
door
to
wider.
everyone.
I don't think
You think your
I'm
prowess
supposed
is
to
good
say
enough, and
anything.
then it turns out you come across some specific nut that you just can't crack. And
Been there.
Sometimes you need the right motivation.
It's not that kind of party.
no, I see exactly. No, your friend is actually quite intuitive. It's just you need a certain amount of what's the term people are using these days? Mojo, in order to really get to the heart of the issue, right? And if you don't have the right preparation, it just doesn't feel the way that it should.
You're making this significantly more difficult to breeze by. What's the problem?
Right. He leads you in, and you see your trident floating on that same arcane table that you saw before. The enchantments on this trident are very old.
Mm-hmm.
Very old. And in order for me to decipher them, I need some sort of script. I need some sort of translation.
Oh, okay.
I truly believe that in some way, I've heard rumor of this. It's not warranted. We don't believe in rumors here necessarily, but
No,
they
but we
say
don't
that
have to.
they're.
Keep going.
Um, I- they say that it's. There's an arcane language that we have seen one or two examples of in some of our recent excavations up north and near Ihela, of a language of the spirits.
Mm.
And those reports are sent in by somebody who is discredited in our society and that we can't quite rely on, given that they have manipulated their research for their own ends in the past. But now here I am staring at these, and he gestures at the table, and some of the incantations that are marked into the obsidian of the trident are like magnified for you.
Python.
I mean, I suppose we could call it that, sure. Some of those symbols match the reports of that mage.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, as much as it pains me to say it, I'm unable to decipher them as of right now.
Well, let's take a look at it. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. Okay. Okay.
I would like you to make an Arcana check.
I'm going to choose to fail. Okay. Okay. I know some of these symbols. That's a triangle and that's a circle. Okay.
You know, those are the ones that I was stumped on. I didn't realize.
Well, there we go. Triangle, circle. Do you think? Oh, wait.
Or we could let this handsome gentleman work, and we could move on to the pub.
But Gavel, I need my things. Like, I feel so naked without them. It's weird.
Let me put it this way. I will still absolutely work on this trident and uncovering its secrets, but I can't do it alone. You may
Okay,
recover it
what
for
do you
now.
need?
Well, I need I need the mage who wrote these reports.
And
And
they
the
are...
The last excavation that they were going to explore was north, near the Romari Spire.
Okay, I've been up north. That's fine.
Further north in those mesas.
Like the deep north?
There's something there that we have sent multiple teams to go and investigate that have not returned from. And our head archivist has deemed the project to be too dangerous to send anybody else to go and investigate, and as such, in an official capacity, I am barred from going and finding this mage myself.
What's their name?
Mordicant.
More
sort of-
decant.
Unsettling sort. Looks at arcane language as sort of a breath of life. Looks at any living thing as a mere tool to achieve his purposes of research and furthering developing his necromantic research.
We got a friend like that too. Okay, so do I leave it here until we can bring this person? We have a lot of things that we have to take care of, and I really don't want to burden my crew with another one of my ridiculous escapades. Is it unstable? What about the gloves? What about the gloves?
Remind the DM what he was researching for the gloves.
He was adding runes to the gloves to enact
Increase
giant.
his size, that's right.
Yeah.
That I did manage to finish. That was relatively quickly. These are as a Soren make, so
Woo!
he
Success.
supplies the gloves, and you can see laced in the plates are carved runes in the titanium.
These are nice. Okay, I love
My
these.
rune work is still top notch.
Always has been. There's no one better. Quick question.
Yes.
Do the two effects counteract, or do they work in tandem?
You mean grow and then shrink?
No. Grow, and then lightning.
Well, both enchantments can be active at the same time. You didn't think I was just going to eliminate
doubted
one
you
when
for
the
a
other was active.
second.
Come now,
You
darling.
are a sweet thing. I will leave
Kujo
my
is
trident
realizing
here.
that I've just remade Gilmore, but as a different character entirely.
And we love Kujo for it. Beautiful. I will leave my trident here until we decide to leave the mediocrity. If you've gotten nowhere further, I will take it, and I will take this other mage under advisement. I bring no guarantees.
Perfectly fine. If you... I don't want to rob you of your trident. If you want to still use it, it is stable. There's nothing wrong inherently with it. Whatever enchantments are bounded with it, it's not like anything is about to arc or combust like some
Good.
other
Yeah.
lesser rune wizards. But no, if you wish to bring it with you, and should you happen upon Mordecant in your travels, simply return him here, and we can work together in deciphering what mysteries lie in your trident.
Absolutely. I think I'll leave it here for tonight because I
Oh.
feel like what me and my friend are going to do, we want to get a little personal with it. So a little bit of hand to hand. But I appreciate you so much.
Well, should you need me, simply call. Oh, that reminds me. And he fetches a small case. Excuse me. And he opens it, and there are 4 very thin wire bracelets. He says, these are a gift. I was hoping, well, I say gift. They're a prototype. I'm working on some new products. I got to keep the income up. These are communication bracelets. They can communicate across great distances. Those who wear it can communicate with another who also wears it. It's
damn.
a small little thing.
You only have 4?
At the moment, did you require more?
Just like one more.
Let me see. And he goes and fetches
For
one.
what?
Okay, how long would it take you to make it?
Well, one is almost done. It might be a little bit spotty, but it's functional.
Okay, well, how long would it take you to make it not spotty?
A couple hours.
Oh, it's fine. So this is what we're going to do. He takes out a piece of paper and he writes it down. When you finished it, send it to this address. You address it to Fannie Mae and tell her it's a gift from her grandson.
Oh. Was that the sandwich?
See, this is why we are friends. Yes. That's the
It's quite
sandwich.
delicious sandwich.
She's never by a sending stone. This would be
Wait,
wonderful.
you said grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
Your grandmother is the Fannie Mae?
Yes. This one. No, it's not even this one. It's the other one. Anyway.
Maeris, she seems so nice.
No, the other one.
You have another one?
You know
There are
what?
4 of us traveling together.
It's not
It took
important.
me a moment.
Please send this to my dad.
Understood.
I'll see you
I'll
later.
add it to your tab. And he just sort of waves you off, gives you the case.
He turns back to Gavel. I love my Nana very much. She's all that I have.
Well, good.
Okay, I'll be very honest with you.
My family's
With the
dead.
whole-
I don't know what you want me to say.
You don't have to say anything. I'm explaining my reasoning to you. It's because of what happened to your family that I reevaluated my relationships with my family.
Oh,
So thank you.
you're welcome.
Let's go fight. Yeah.
As the 2 of you depart to find a bar, we're going to go back to the Odd Familiar. Maeris, what did you order for your room service?
What is... Hold on. God, give this to me, please. Hold on. One moment.
Yes, my child. I am they who would like to give you whatever. What is it you need?
No, I need this. I need this.
It's an Amazon cart.
Okay, that's a 21. I'd like to know what Patrick's afraid of, please.
Okay. You feel King's energy course through you. And know that if somebody looked hard enough at you as you were observing Patrick, they would be chilled to the bone with the look in your eye. Patrick's afraid of horses. You just see like a giant horse behind him, and it almost like looms over him like a creepy, shadowy nightmare figure, but it's still just a horse.
Yeah. Patrick? Can I call you Patrick?
Yeah, I mean that is my name. It's on my name tag. So
Excellent. I'm gonna need you to find all of the blue boule that you can find in this entire Majocracy. Here's the thing, Patrick. Merosha is like a son to me. I would do anything for my kids. And if that means opening up the barn doors at the stable next door and sending all of the horses here, all of the king's horses. No need for the king's men. Would we be able to put Patrick together again?
I'm gonna need you to, first off, gain a luck, because that was the coolest fucking thing you've ever said. And then roll an intimidation check with advantage.
Hell,
And because I've been fucking terrible about remembering, everybody gain 2 luck for just RP and being hilarious.
Take a 19. That's a 19.
He looks at you and like that sort of suave, I don't really care, but I kind of care attitude fades from him as his eyes just, it's like he can see like King's shadow.
Patrick, I've been around the block a time or two. I know when you say you're out of blue boule-aid, what you really mean is I'm too lazy to go get the blue boule-aid. And I'm going to need you to be a little more productive, Patrick. A little more gumption. Think you could do that?
Yeah. Yeah. Right away. Whatever you need. Sure. I'm gonna.
That's nice. You can send it to Merosha's room. I'll take 4 Fannie Mays as well.
Okay. Sure. I'll get on it right away. And he quickly like takes his hands are shaking. He takes your order, and you hear him shakily sort of try to shout into the back. For Fannie Mays, please, for room 203. I have to step out to restock. I will be back momentarily. Right. And he like steps back and then like gives you a wide berth as he walks around you and steps out of the odd familiar.
Thank you so much, Patrick. You have a perfect day. Where's Cybal?
Cybal's in his room.
I go immediately to Cybal's room and I go.
Quick
1 second.
note.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're gonna rewind just a little bit for Cybal.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right.
Cybal, I need you to roll a D100 for me.
Yes. I mean, cool. Let's okay, I don't know how to do it here, so I'm gonna do it.
What's about to happen?
Um that's gonna be a 91. Uh-oh.
This has happened in only one other campaign that I've run on this channel. LB, Erin, and Ian, I need you to deafen your headsets, and I need you to mute your microphones, and I will let you know. Cybal, as you enter your room,
Mm-hmm.
you feel this weight on your chest. Like a wave of anxiety runs over you. And you realize you're not alone in your room.
Armored up, sworded head immediately.
You see a figure standing in the shadows next to the window overlooking the streets of Physea. They hold up a hand. Now, no need for that. I hear you've been looking for me.
Caliban?
I have gone by that name once or twice. It's been quite a long time. The shadow is obscuring a lot of the image of this individual. However, you are wearing your armor. I would like you to make a perception check with advantage.
Okay. Here we go. Perception check. Why can't I? There we go. Perception check. Oh, with advantage. 25.
You struggle to make out the exact details, but you can see a vague humanoid standing wearing some sort of nobleman's outfit. There's something in their hand. Something large, maybe about the size of their chest. It's a book. And as he says this next bit, you see a symbol, a rune emanating from its cover. I only have a moment. I merely just wanted to see for myself just how determined you are to make the sacrifices that you believe that you must to achieve this divinity that you seek. And as this individual looks at you, you see two ember burning like eyes peer from the shadows.
From one craftsman to another, I admire your work. He Who Lies was a masterpiece, although flawed, but you were working with subpar materials.
Such ego. Truly your father's son. I should like to speak more, but not here. This place is difficult for someone like me.
Tell me
Find
where.
me. North. You know where.
Then I'll see you soon.
I certainly hope so. As his image fades, I will give you a description of the rune. Noir, do you have the stream up right now?
I do not, but I can.
Okay.
And I have it up.
It's the symbol in the top left corner of the overlay.
Wonderfully done.
The image fades, and we can now have...
Can I ask one thing real quick, though?
Sure.
Was that at least a minute?
Yes.
At least a minute for what?
Don't worry about it.
I'll just let you know. All I need is a minute for my eyes to work for the of the maker, and I was on that book.
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Should we take these back off?
No, we're good.
You're good.
Okay.
I feel like we kind of should.
Yeah, I feel like we walked in on something.
Well, I'm gonna use my luck to reroll.
Okay.
I just gotta talk to the VTT. I need you to not fuck me right now.
Get him.
All right, there you go. 22.
Whatever my bro said. Yeah.
So that helps.
Mm-hmm.
Your goggles turn off. And you just smell this little bit of smoke.
Take the helmet off.
And at this point, you hear
just a minute, and I'm gonna.
I thought somebody was literally knocking at my. I was like, who the fuck?
Quickly armor down, sword back into a cane. One moment. Get to a piece of paper. Write it down so I remember it for later. Quickly roll it up, throw it under the bed, and then hey,
Cybal.
Hey.
Remember how you told me I'm gonna push through into the room. Do you remember? Make space for Prince. Do you remember how you told me that this could actually be used for good?
Yes.
All of the blue Boulade in the Majocracy is on its way here for Merosha. All of it.
That is amazing. I'm glad.
That's amazing. Cybal, Cybal.
Yes.
That's the coolest thing I've ever done.
Is it worth it?
Of course it's. What do you mean?
Have you
Patrick's afraid of horses, by the way.
Oh, why would you want to know if that poor guy's afraid? He's a sweetheart, but your magic is still tethered. You won't be able to. We have to untether your magic. right?
Cybal, can I have this one thing? Just
Oh, yeah. This is great. This is great.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
no, it's
was
okay. What were you napping? You seem kind of distracted. Are you
uh
okay?
I was working on some upgrades towards the visor of my helmet, and I think with the new energy source that I have available, you see like sparks on his hands. I think I've got to figure out a way to not overcook the circuitry. It's all complicated. It's not important.
Well, don't you have like rubber gloves?
You would think that would be one of the things that I thought to put in there, but I was worried maybe the installation would make it so that if there came a time where I need to be a little zappy, I wouldn't be able to. But I should be able to figure something out.
Do you need some? Hold on a second. I'm gonna take my bag off of me because I carry it everywhere. Hold on.
It's got drawers.
While Maeris is doing this, can I see if Prince is reacting to the room at all?
Make
It'll be the thing.
make an insight check.
Damn, that's
There's
the
a
one
commercial.
7. Never mind.
What?
There's a commercial.
With a 7, he is staring right at you, but not. You don't get any impression that it's anything different than his normal. Just bored stare.
Gloves. Yeah, I'll take those.
Here.
Thank you so much.
They were Valder's
Uh,
when he would work on.
then I couldn't.
Why not?
Because those mean something to you, and
You mean something to me. Protect those hands. That's what makes all of those brilliant inventions.
I can't do this. I can't do this, Maeris.
Do what?
Caliban found me.
You were just in. What do you mean? You were just in the hotel room. We just came back.
He was here waiting for me. He knows that I'm in search of him. He knows my mission.
What? Maeris is gonna like open the door and step into the hallway. What do you mean?
Make a perception check.
La 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 la. Why do I put that screen away? That's a 9. I see a hallway.
You see a hallway, and there are doors.
Ooh, crazy. Multiple doors? Fuck, dude.
Continue.
Did he leave? How did he leave? I was in the lobby.
Do you think that someone like Caliban is restricted by doors or windows? If he could bestow divinity on someone, then he was here, we spoke, then he wasn't.
What did he want? Cybal, what did he want?
To test his clay.
I don't understand.
He knows what I want. He's curious to see how determined I am.
Are you hurt? Did he
No.
hurt you?
No. Seeing him made it real, and it's because it's real now, Maeris, that I can't lie to you or the crew. I can't play games. This has to be my mission, my cause, and that means that I don't have the luxury of expendable energy to play those games with any of you. If I'm going to be a god, I have to start acting like it.
What do you need?
To go north.
Okay. Would this make you happy?
Happiness is for mortals. I have to be something more than that.
But Cybal, right now, is this what you want? Don't worry about what you need. Don't worry about what we need. Cybal, look at me. Is this good for you?
The gods we have now are passive. The gods we have now aren't even gods. He who lies was a great rough draft. It's possible, Maeris. It's possible. And I can do it. I have to do it. My father's probably already dead. The Kingsguard estate probably being divvied up to hungry lords. My mother was killed. My brothers were killed. My father. Only regret is that I couldn't be the one to do it. I hope that he will last long enough for me to be the one to do it. I think I have to be the one to do it. I should send word back to our estate, to the demon of the battlefield. Taunt him just enough so that he keeps sending pieces. He needs to be
Hey.
alive to send pieces.
Okay.
I can feel your worry, but this is a good thing. I've been pushing so far without any sign that I was heading in the right direction, and now I have a sign.
I have to believe you.
We're both changing. I came in here excited because you are able to use the change for good. I'm no different. Merosha wouldn't have Boulaid if you didn't have whatever it is inside of you. And as you get stronger, you'll be able to provide more for more people.
Cybal, I think you and I both know the difference between providing Merosha with a snack and what you were asking to do.
If they who guard the veil won't allow you to keep your new power, if they won't allow you the means to see your kids again, I will. If Gavel can't initiate combat to get retribution for the people that took his family, I will. If Averin can't muster the strength to fell those that would cause havoc by slaying him, I will. We need active gods. Yes, it's different than Boule, but the concept is the same. It's just magnified. Exponentially, sure, but
What we need is to eat first. And that's on its way. And I think you see, like, she looks at Prince, glances at Prince, and I think if Prince were to, like, turn his magic eyes on right now, he would see that Maeris' fear has changed, and it's now a bigger, grander version, an ascended version of Cybal.
that's never a good sign.
Oops,
What are you doing?
I do. I mean, those were inside thoughts.
Prince's eyes widen a little. But
yeah,
that's about it.
Yep.
I
As
think
you
the
two-
last.
Oh,
I
go
think the last thing Cybal says is he's gonna like kneel down if it put his hands on Maeris' shoulders if she allows. He goes, "You take such good care of us. I can't wait till I can take care of you."
Oh my god, she's so terrified right now. Maeris
That's
gives
fucking
the
scary.
I'm
fakest
terrified.
smile. The fakest fucking smile. Like there is, like, I'm in a room full of men and there's only one door.
Oh no!
Like, yeah, dude. That was fucked up, dude.
As that happens,
Whew.
holy fuck. Noir, that was without a doubt the creepiest I've
That
ever
was the
seen you, and it was
creepiest.
amazing. Beautiful. Merosha and Gavel.
Yeah, what's up?
You
Why
you
is
step into
why
a
is Patrick running
seedy
around with all this bootleg?
yeah. He's like running a wheel cart with like kegs of the stuff like towards the odd familiar.
Perhaps I need a restock.
You end up finding, and Merosha will say that you know of this place, one of the few dive bars of Physea, the Messy Bard. You step in, and it is honestly not too dissimilar from other dive bars you visited. The only thing that has changed is the decor, and some of the alcohol selection are a little bit more upper scale, which is surprising. But there's
Sorry, what's it
still, how's that?
What's it
The
called?
Messy Bard.
the messy bard.
Bard.
It still has that scent of like cigar smoke. You could still see like a couple people like at some tables that are like drunk off of their ass, like barely keeping their head up. But I will
What the hell
say,
happened to this place?
Was it better once?
Yes.
Gavel, you recognize somebody at the bar.
I do?
Oh.
Gavel does.
Oh, shit.
Gavel, once upon a time,
I know what's happening.
way back at the beginning of this campaign, there was a time where you had approached somebody at the bar. A man with long dark hair tied at the back, wearing traveler's clothes, who had a sheathed sword at his side. Somebody who you had hit on,
Oh.
but had turned you down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You see this same individual, pale skin, sitting with what looks like a tankard, a little messy, but he is seated at the bar, as well as 4 Iadrathe soldiers who are seemingly off duty, seated not too far off.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Gavel even recognizes that person.
Oh God!
Even if he had slept with him, I don't think he would recognize him.
Oh no!
Okay. I'm curious, where did you think this was going to go?
Something we talked about a while
Got it.
ago.
Already
Okay.
on it.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Gavel like leans over to Merosha and says, I think how is this place about conflict?
Well, I don't know now. Before it was a nightly occurrence. It's called the Messy Bard. Put it together.
I think it wise if we isolate one of them and then draw the others in.
Which one?
I thought. Which one looks like the scrawniest?
You can see there is a younger human, so like a brown bowl cut, with armor that fits but might be just a little bit too big for him. And he looks to be maybe 19. And he's got a spear that is sort of leaned up against the bar as he's holding a tankard, and sort of laughing with the other soldiers who are, I mean, in a friendly capacity, but they are still kind of making fun of this little guy.
Kujo, can we make them a little bit older than 19?
21.
Thank you.
I got you.
I don't know why that didn't sit well with me.
Hey, I got you. I got you. Nope.
That felt like bullying for some reason.
I got you.
Okay.
All right.
So you can hear them like, guys, I only tripped once. It was one battle. Stop.
Oh, I don't feel good about this at all, Gavel.
You don't need to assist me if you don't want to.
I don't think you should do that one either. But we won't kill him.
No, we're not going to kill any of them.
So what the fuck are we doing here?
I would like to take some of them outside.
I'll follow your lead. Just that one gets to go home with both their legs.
All right.
Deal. And their arms.
Okay.
Okay.
Gavel, I think we'll wait a little bit to see how drunk they get.
Okay. Roll me a D100.
Oh
Okay.
no. Oh no. They've had 97 drinks.
On the wall.
Oh, no.
79.
Okay. They get pretty drunk. They're not like sloppy
Uh-huh.
and like blacking out,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they
yeah.
get pretty sauced.
All right. I think
Me too.
Okay. Yeah.
One of them is a little bit more drunk than the others.
The small one. Gavel is going to approach the table as they are in their cups, and he is going to just kind of cross his arms and say, "Oh, I didn't realize that Iadrite soldiers could hold the liquor so well."
You just see a dwarf, big bushy red beard.
We can hold it more than you can, shrimp.
Oh.
That's probably true. I just didn't think that you all
See?
had the constitution for something like that.
There is a tiefling next to the dwarf. Oh, we are the part of the Queen's army. We got the best constitution.
The Queen's army. Oh, yes.
Mhm.
She's that short little hag, right?
Like
That's what I heard.
like everybody's like positions stop, and a human with a buzz cut, sort of 5 o'clock shadow looks up. What's that you said?
The Queen. She's short and hag-like, yes?
No.
No.
And I certainly would hope that you're not insulting. So I moved too much. Hold on.
This is gonna be good.
Queen Resley Adrathe.
Resley.
Ooh. That is a
Right?
haggish name.
Very much so. It's not insulting if it's the truth.
Hmm.
The scrawny one says, guys, we don't need to start any shit. And the human says, shut the fuck up, Lawrence.
Hey, don't talk to Lawrence like that.
You go fuck
It's
yourself.
all right.
I'm not talking to you.
All of these soldiers are always mean to the youngest. They pick on the
What'd you say?
scrawniest one.
He stands at his full height and kind of stumbles back a little bit, but he still sort of holds his ground. I said, go fuck yourself. I'm not talking to you.
That's what I thought you said. Gavel, please continue.
Now, you, pretty boy, you have 7 seconds.
Get there. Yep.
I can't look at Ian right now.
I can stop.
No, don't you ever fucking do that.
Good.
You have 7 seconds to get the fuck out of this bar, or I will fucking remove your face.
I don't think you could fucking do anything right now. You seem to be on your fucking last leg.
I would love to count this out if you all would let me. You just let me know when, Gavel.
The dwarf, without hesitation, stands and flips the table. And immediately all four,
Mm-hmm.
well, three, one
Thank
is
you.
staying back to try to tackle you all. I have a question for the two of you.
Yeah.
Would you like this to be a quick and dirty narrative roll back and forth where you guys can be as creative as you would like? Or would you like this to be a full-fledged combat?
There'll be.
Oh, I'm down for it being quick and dirty.
Okay. If that is the case, I will need... Give me 3 attack rolls.
Okay.
Kujo, how many luck points can we use to like change the story?
To influence the world around you, I believe that was 3 luck.
Okay, and can you clarify influence the world around you?
Basically,
Never mind.
you can... Oh, okay. Influence the world around you. You can influence the canon. You can add a detail. You can say, hey, I know a guy. You can say, hey, there's a table behind this guy that's got rickety legs. You can, add details without changing a major piece of the story.
I got one.
Okay.
I would like to spend my luck points to make the exit door behind them.
Cool. All right. Done.
My first roll was a natural 20.
Wait, what'd you say? Make the exit door behind them what? I missed that.
Just
behind
put the
them.
exit door behind
I'm
them.
I want them to go into the alleyway. I want to throw them out into the alleyway, basically.
Gotcha.
Where's my attackage? My
Attackage?
actions don't have a normal attack on there. Focus intent. It has all of my stuff.
Why can we not just...
I mean, I could just pull up my other character sheet.
I feel Ian's eyes on me like, you fucking chose this.
I'm more than happy to wait my turn.
My attack is +6. So that's 17 on the second attack.
Okay.
And then 25 on the third.
Okay.
Would you like me to describe what I'm doing? If they all hit?
I will say, well, all of them are going to hit. I'm going to say that the first one, which is the natural 20, is going to just take one of them out. The other 2 are going to stay standing, but they're going to have taken a hard hit so that we can then alley-oop to Ian
Okay.
to see how they finish out those other 2.
So with the first hit, the dwarf flips the table and Gavel spins around and does a back kick on him, like catching him right as he's like moving forward and off his feet, and just launches him out the door into the back alley, and his head hits the back wall and he kind of just slumps down.
Cool.
The second one comes for him, and as he's like reaching out to grab him, he like knocks his arm out of the way and strikes him twice, like right in the gut. And then as he's like going past him, like in the kidney behind him. And then as the tiefling's going for him, he like shifts under him and gets behind him, grabs his horn, and then like punches as he grabs him down, so he hits the back of his head.
Oh, God. Okay, so you've got the human will say, oh, go ahead.
He turns to the youngest one and he says, "You stay sitting."
Make me an intimidation check real quick.
Okay.
I'll say with advantage. You already fucking...
I was about to say, yeah.
Get the fuck out of the dwarf.
Intimidation is +1, so it's a 16.
16. He does not move.
Mm-hmm.
He stays perfectly still and just like clutches his eyes shut as he just hears every blow to his comrades. Merosha. you will only have to make 2 attack rolls.
Oh.
You've got the human who. Oh God. You've got the
I rolled
human
my dice, Kujo. Yeah.
who has been kidney punched and with 2 solid blows to the chest and gut, and the tiefling who is clinging to consciousness after a very hard punch to the back of his head.
Merosha looks over at Gavel and goes, "Which one do you want the most?"
Tiefling.
Of course. You're such a fancy monk.
I turn to the dwarf, right? Who's there?
The dwarf is unconscious outside the bar already.
Oh, what are we doing with that?
I'll handle it.
So you get the tiefling and the dwarf?
I already took care of the dwarf. Just hit him.
Ah, fine.
So who's left in the kidney?
Human. The
Human,
human who
beautiful.
told you to go fuck yourself.
Oh, and this is perfect. My first roll was a 22. Yeah. So yeah, we're doing that.
He goes, "Oh, look at you, Mr. Potty Mouth. My friend Maeris would hate you."
And he jumps onto the bar, right? Slams a bottle of whiskey, tosses it back, and he goes,
"I call this one."
the Pirano flop, claps his hands together, jumps in the air, ignites the giant runes, and just goes, woo! Right on top of this dude. And then here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, right? You hear woo, but the guy who got the kidney punch, this is what he hears.
Wasted away again at Majorino.
Bam!
You know, in Ace Ventura, when he's fighting Einhorn and the last hit, he's like, ha! Right before he gets a fucking crate slammed on him. That's exactly what he does before he is smashed to the ground in a big body splash. You hear his head clunk against the floor, and he is out fucking cold.
I kiss him on his forehead and I stand up.
All right, who's...
And so now, how tall am I?
You are technically large size, so that would be normally
8
it's
feet?
10. I'll say you're 12 feet fucking tall. I don't want to just leave you at exactly 10. We'll say you're 12 feet tall. So
Thank you for this gift.
you stand up and you just feel clunk as the ceiling hits the top of your head.
Okay, we'll work that out in post.
Like he's just like this deep, big whiskey breath barrel through, and he's like,
I love this.
rips his shirt off and goes,
Which one of you fuckers are next?
I would like to just point out the rest of the clientele are mages and are like, we're just gonna go, and they're just like quickly, like drunkenly shuffle. The last of them leaves, and then they hear that, and you just see just a bunch of coins be thrown back through the doorway.
Okay.
it's just this large, menacing,
You can take out the tiefling too if you want. I'm pop off, sis.
Are you
Yeah.
sure? Okay.
Yes.
I know you.
and it's this really large, echoey.
I know you have rules. Do
Don't
I
do
have
it.
to abide? Damn. Damn.
Gavel,
Okay.
Gavel grabs the back of the human and like starts dragging him outside.
He's clearing so much space, and Merosha's just like,
We're staying away again at Majorinaville.
and then bends down to the tiefling and goes,
I made a promise to my friend not to kill you. You don't know how lucky you are.
and snaps one of his horns and puts it in his pocket.
And he goes, This is so I can remember you.
And claps his hands together over his torso, and it's like just real
Like
bad.
squashing a fly.
Yeah, you also have to remember, I rolled a d6 to see how drunk Merosha was going to get, and I rolled a 6. He's fucked up.
Oh,
Like And so, wait, LB, I saw that. I can retcon anything.
No, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine.
It's just like, what's that? Bow.
Jesus.
The second roll I got was an 18.
Okay. That's enough. It's like Big Show and Braun Strowman just bam like around like Rey Mysterio, and he just crumples to the ground unconscious.
This is what I like to do. I like to have a lot of fun.
We've got like a little thimble of beverage now. If you go outside, if you take this man outside.
No, you walk out the door, and like if the camera was facing inside, watching you walk out, you just see Merosha in the back with like a bottle, just.
Because we all just don't want to be big rock stars.
It's just.
Outside in the alleyway.
Y'all not like us. Y'all not like us.
Outside of the alleyway, I don't know. Do we want to reveal this, or do we want to wait until Merosha comes out?
I leave that up to you.
I think Gavel will say, "Bring him outside."
Bring who outside? Bring who outside?
The tiefling.
Okay. He grabs him by the other horn, and he's just like. He's 12 feet tall, so he kind of picks him up and he's like, "My friend wishes to speak to you now." It's okay.
As you like crunch in the doorway and put this man outside, you see Gavel go into his back, and he pulls out the cleaver, and he like looks at it, and he kind of holds it up a little bit to the light, and you see it glowing in the light, and then he looks at the dwarf, and you see him like grab his arm, and he just goes chop and cuts off his left hand.
Oh, you guys are fucked.
I would like Merosha to roll a perception check.
For sure.
I like that your voice sobered up so quick for that.
Yeah, I just watched Gavel take someone's arm.
Yo,
That
we
is
got
a
such different tones today. I love it.
that is a 16 total.
With a 16, there's a moment where Gavel's hair, as they strike down, like you blink, and you see it was long, like it was when She Who Conquers had inhabited Gavel's body for just a moment.
That's enough for him to go magic vision.
When you activate your spirit
Magic vision.
there you Gavel, as you continue.
Yeah. So Gavel flips the hand over, like he grabs the hand off the ground, kind of flips it over, and he like carves in the palm of it something, and he like sets it aside, and then he takes the human's arm and he does the same thing. And as he chops down, you can see with your magic vision the blade of this is like hot, is like red hot. And as he chops down and like takes the hand up again and does the same thing, you see that where it is severed is cauterized. So they are not bleeding from this. And he sets that aside. Grabs a tiefling's arm. Chops down with it. Takes the hand. Does it. Takes all three hands. And then he walks inside and he like throws it at the feet of the fourth one. And he just says, "The twisted fists live." And then he puts the knife back. Come on, Merosha.
Yeah, we're gonna leave now.
Merosha, one last thing that you see in those last few moments as Gavel's collecting the hands, you see She Who Conquers standing within just a few feet of Gavel, watching, arms crossed.
yeah. We're gonna leave.
He walks out behind Gavel, still in the 12-foot form, and he's when they get a little bit away from him, he's like,
You want to explain to me what the hell that was?
"Oh,
You
we
did.
can't hear you."
You muted.
He just like kind of he's wearing a his normal outfit, the cut off sleeves and the wraps and stuff, and you see him take out the knife again, and you see him cut 3 small lines in his shoulder.
Hey! What are you doing?
Of reclaiming the fists that were lost.
Is that what you asked me for?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean, Gavel? You didn't say anything about like. Okay, I get it. I've done similar before, but that's not you.
Well, they killed 53 of my people, and I cannot kill them. I need to get retribution in some way, yes?
I thought we were just gonna beat them unconscious.
We did. I took their
And you
left
took
hand.
their. We didn't say anything about dismemberment. Now, granted, okay, I mean, I took that guy's horn, but that was funny. This is almost ritualistic.
Well, no, well, I mean, perhaps, but it is a way for me to reclaim the fists that were taken.
Gavel, you're being followed, shadowed by a deity. You know that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, still big, right? And it's just like, so what you are doing is ritualistic sacrifices to a god.
Oh, no, I asked for her assistance in this.
Nothing's free, Gavel. This is penance.
I'm lost. Why are you upset?
Because this is not what you do. This is you are the only person in our entire group that still has their sense, and you just lost it today. What you are doing is not the way of the fist that I know from you.
Well, I'm sorry if I misrepresented them, but I've still followed my rules. I have sent a message, and I intend to continue to do so. If that is going to be a problem, I don't need to do it while you're there.
No, it's just I need to understand. I need to. Let me know.
I see. So, my people were hunted and killed because of me. My name and what I've done with you and with this group. That name found its way back to my people. They were killed because of me. Right? So,
Yeah, I'm following. Yeah.
if I am to fight in this war, if I am to help end the reign of this queen, I am all right with that. People are going to die, I understand that. But I have to do something for my people, the people who were slaughtered, innocent people. This is the only way that I know how to do that. I cannot kill them. I cannot maim them more than is necessary. They took 53 fists, so I am taking 53 fists.
He grabs you by the wrist and he holds it up and he lifts you up a little bit. And this
So I can keep track.
Get a notebook, Gavel. You don't need to carve this into your arm. Get a tattoo. We have a person on the boat that does that. Like this.
Ooh.
This is not
What?
okay.
I'm sorry. Yes, I shall do that from now on. A tattoo is fine.
I don't like that. That
Okay.
you feel the need to do that. You don't
I-
have to. But I
Right,
understand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And in this elevated state, all of my emotions are heightened. I
You're also a
understand
little
your emotion.
drunk.
I'm kind of drunk. Okay, hold on.
Can you come down here? It's hard. It's straining my voice to talk to you like this.
I don't know how to turn this off.
All right. Hold on.
Um,
And he sort of like parkours his way up onto a roof real quick. So he's at eye level with you.
Impressive. It's very different than what I expected. But I understand it. I'm fine. If you need to take the hands of these people, that is okay. I've done way worse. I just don't like that. Especially with what's shadowing you. Yes.
Sorry.
I will when we get back to the boat, I will have Filbert. You talk to Filbert, you figure something out, and he will make sure that whatever branding you are comfortable with, he does.
Mhm. All right.
I'm not even going to begin to explain to you why I'm bothered by this, but know that I am.
All right.
Okay, so how many? 52?
53.
So we got 50 more to go.
If it helps your conscience at all, we're in a place with a lot of mages. They could probably replace or put the hands back on. And plus, I took
It's
the left ones, so most people are right-handed.
Tieflings are notoriously left-handed. It's a part of the
Ooh.
thing. Anyway,
I will note that for later.
It does not bother me. This action does not bother me. What bothers me is what is tethered to you and the toll that it can take. Trust me, Gavel, I know what a tether can do to a person, and I don't want to see that happen to you, whether you believe it will or not.
Well, if she asks something of me, I will let you know. But I didn't want them to bleed out, so I asked her to make my weapon hot so that it could stop the bleeding. That's all that.
Okay. We
I thought
figure
about
it
it.
out.
See?
Yes, you've thought about it. You've thought about it. And that's fine. You've thought about it. Okay. You've thought about it. Fine. Okay, let's go.
All right. And thank you for. I mean, I wouldn't have, I guess, thought this far ahead if we hadn't talked about it before, about my people and the loss and what can be done about it. Because they are dead. There's nothing that can be done about that. At least for our way of life. We would not wish to be resurrected in that way. So, this is how I can commemorate them.
Understood. All right. Let's go.
Oh, and then you see him, like, he jumps over and, like, piggybacks, or, like, puts his legs over your shoulders.
Yeah, it's definitely one of these. And he's like, wasting away again in Major Readaville.
Do you need more alcohol in this form? Has it dispersed?
That bottle that you saw me with was the 12th one that I consumed in a matter of 4 minutes in this size, so I'm a little there.
Wow.
When you return to the inn, can you
Wow.
see barrels of blue Kool-Aid being rolled into the building?
Yeah.
No, it's just okay. Hold on.
Oh. You see him like straighten up as you lift him down. He's like,
Patrick is currently out by the rolling cart, and he is drenched in sweat, and he looks beyond exhausted. Okay, that should be enough right now, I think.
Hey,
Hi. What do you need? What can I do for you? Anything you
calm
need.
your shit. Calm your shit. I'm tired. I hate you, and I'm tired.
Okay.
What is this?
Blue-Aid. All the Blue-Aid in Physea. I had to pay off a couple other bars to let me have their supply. We're probably going to have to really work on some sort of promotions for the next few months to accommodate. But yeah, as you requested, all of the Blue-Aid in the city here for you.
He grabs
Wonderful.
with what I assume was like a barrel full.
That'll be all, Patrick.
Okay, and he just darts off. Like he keeps the rolling cart with him, and he just runs off.
you should lay off the coffee. It seems like he's a little wired.
Yeah, whatever.
It's like a chug from Fortnite.
All right. Well,
Maeris!
Yes.
I'm quite tired, so I'm going to go to bed. Thank you for your assistance, and I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, that's fine. Fuck. Off. I'd like to be normal now.
I think
you just hear this boom.
Cybil's gonna wake up and hear this.
I think when Merosha slaps his hand the third time, he accidentally ignites the lightning runes, and now he's standing there and he's just like, I don't know what to do. And then like he's spinning around, and for some reason he pulls out the hammer that's also the same size, and he's like,
Merosha, jeez, what time is it? No, just relax. What is the? Wow, you're big.
And I'm spiked. I'm fucking electric. Wait.
Okay, hey, no, listen. I've gone through this. Just breathe in, breathe out.
Am I a god now?
Funny you mentioned that. We gotta talk later. What? Can you unbigify?
That's what I've been trying to do this entire time, Sambo. And now there's lightning coming out of my hands, and I'm 12 feet tall, and I'm shirtless. I forgot.
How did you get big in the first place?
there's a couple of mages out like on a late night, and one of them goes like, "Dang it," and just keeps going.
Erin, gloves. Things.
Gloves. Okay, here. Let me see. Let me take a look at the gloves. Can I figure out how to undo what has been done?
Wait, I don't want to undo it. I just want to turn it off.
Well, that's what I meant.
Give me an Arcana.
You have to.
Okay. Arcana. I do get this with advantage. 13.
Hurry, Simba.
With a 13, you can see the craftsmanship is actually quite beautiful and meant to be very user-friendly.
Right.
For those who understand how rune magic works.
Mm-hmm.
You deduce, all you have to do is just run your fingers along the string of runes on the left glove.
I'm afraid, Merosha, this is permanent.
That is fine. I will be a compliant and compassionate god.
I think you have something on your knuckles, so you might want to wipe that off.
Oh, he goes to the right hand, right here. What is it? Sorry. Pray fealty to me. Merosha gets lightning god of the magocracy.
The lightning, the lightning arcs off and like destroys a chimney, and then you just hear the mage go, "Oh, it's fine. It happens all the time." And you just see it like.
Sorry, my first decree as a lightning god is to give hairy hair.
Let me see those gloves. Let me see those gloves, and then I'm gonna do Oh, baby, I was wrong the first time.
Oh, you just have to do that, right?
Yeah, you just have to.
Oh.
Oh, fuck me.
Wait. Oh, shit.
I should let you know this most likely has a.
I will say, mechanically speaking, because
it's just for the bit. It's just for the bit.
I know. Eventually, like, you keep going back and forth, and you just see, like, the luster of the runes as you stroke them gets, like, less and less.
All things have a finite energy source, and you're trading.
You're right. That's fine. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You seem to have had a night.
Yeah, we took some hands.
Oh, Gavel finally got to it.
You knew. Okay, I'm going to my room. I've had enough.
How many hands?
3.
There's only 50 left.
Yeah. You see, you fucking knew already. Okay, fine. I'm going to my room. And like he walks in, and then you just hear, and then from the second story he goes, "Are these Fannie Mae's? Hell yeah!"
And with that,
the McGriddles.
We will come to the end. Oh my god. We will come to the end of tonight's episode of the Tales of the Valiant.
Fucking stupid. That whole episode was insane.
Oh my
what
god.
the fuck was that?
That was the most insane roller coaster of an episode I think
really
I've ever run.
Fucked up. It's like that there's real serious shit in between this Looney Tunes episode.
Yep. So,
oh my god.
before we wrap up for the evening and raid a friend, let us go around and reintroduce our wonderful and delightful cast. We're going to start this time with Noir. That's right. You're first this time.
Oh, I get to start first this time.
Okay, and then you're yelling.
Yeah. Like really a lot.
You? Everybody else, but you know, kid. Hi, everybody. I'm Noir. You can find me all over the internet as the Noir Enigma. That is Blue Sky, Twitch, TikTok, and OnlyFans. Just kidding about one of those. You'll never guess which one.
It's a TikTok.
It is. March 12th, you can find me over on the Darrington Press YouTube and Twitch channel for Charity Heart. I'll be playing with Iffy Nwadaway, Danny Carr, Clarice Polaris, and Jasmine Buller, aka Bronze Girl. On March 5th, you can check out Omar Najam's Ice Cream, Zach Clay, Zach the Boat. March 10th, Alex Ward, Basic Wit Girl, Danielle Radford of Magic and Misfit, and Jeremy Cobb of Three Black Halflings. We've got just a really dope cast all the way around. Please go ahead and check it out. And if you head over to my socials, my flyer for it has a QR code. Go ahead, hit that bad boy, and get the donations started early. Other than that, you can find me in your walls. Okay, that's it. Stop pursuing me.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You better pay rent.
You better pay rent. Fucking fade to black. Shut up.
My God.
What?
Popcorn it, for the love of God.
You can't make me. All right, Erin.
Hi. I'm Erin, my laundry. I almost pissed myself today. I was Maeris, the party mom. And you can find me at Erin My Laundry or on Friday tomorrow at the Ladies of Lore. And I think that's it. Shut up, Noir. And I can't even look at him. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right, LB.
Hello, I'm LB Hackemup. You can find me at LB Hackemup on Instagram and on Blue Sky. Find me at Hack Recklessly on Twitch and on YouTube. Tomorrow, Hack Recklessly is going to be live with some more Lost Records. We might finish it tomorrow, depending on how long we go. It is very fun. And then on Sunday, you can join me and Ian on Hack Recklessly for the first episode of our Fallout game. It is called the 313. It takes place in Detroit in the Fallout era, just after Fallout 4. And I'm really excited to get into it. I've been playing this for a while, so good stuff, good stuff. And speaking of Ian, please take it away.
What's up, everybody? I'm Ian, or your boy Big on all social media. That's where you can find me. For what I'm doing next, pick a social media, type in YABOIBIG, and you'll see what I'm doing. But if for some reason you don't like my face but don't mind hearing my voice, go to Spotify to the Hardest Dungeon audio drama, to where I'm in things over there. And I'm very excited for the other things that are coming up on that audio drama. So just stay tuned. It's a really good time over there. Shit, that's it. Kujo.
Hello, everyone. I am Kujo. I have been your chronicler for this evening. I love this group so much. You can find me all over the internet as either Kujo Plays Games for personal stuff or as Crit Hit Chronicles for official show announcements and highlights and whatnot. On Fridays, so tomorrow, we are playing Shadows Over Baldur's Gate, our spiritual sequel to the award-winning video game. Our party is
The
currently in
serious show.
Elturel. It's well, yes, ish. It's got its goofy moments for sure, but our party is in Elturel, and just finished doing battle with a chaotic mad mage, and it was great. No lasting repercussions in the group or anything. It's been great. So tune in for a new episode tomorrow night as we return to that wonderful group. In the meantime, I can't say anything about this.
Then don't.
But just know that something's coming, and it's gonna be great.
It's me.
Oh god. Oh god.
And with that, we are gonna go ahead and get a raid set up for Blizz. Give Blizz all of my love. Tell them we sent you. Tell them Kujo says hi. And please be nice to each other. Please take care of one another.
Or else.
Shit gets a little crazier and more stressful with every week that goes by, but I feel as long as we can make art and make each other laugh and smile, then we can get through it. So I love you guys. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you guys next week for another episode. Good night, everybody.